like snort.
You can ride with me. Yeah.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chess Move back again with another video. This is a new content creator called Casper. When ANISSA showed Mark why he wasn't invincible. So I've watched in season 1 of Invincible. Was upset because I had to wait like another year, almost 2, for I think 3 years down there for that shit to come out. I was waiting a hot minute. Like I watched the show when it came out. I got put on with my homeboy Chris, and the season 2 has been, in my opinion, way better than the first one, and it's been really, really interesting. I finished season 2 to my knowledge. I'm caught up in all the part 2 episodes, and holy shit, it got me super excited. I want to see the next part, and wow. Just in general, I do apologize if you guys hear my voice. I am in the mix of being sick, and right now I'm strung up on Robitussin, cough, like medicine, and hella tea. And these little like pills that you drop into the sodas. This looks like it's gonna be enjoyable. It looks like it's gonna be fun. Before we dive in, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you love the Smooth Squad family, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on other content. With that being said, let's hop into the video.
So we start off with Mark and Amber talking, and Cecil told my nigga he only get 2 days off and he gotta be back at work, so he better make this night quick. So we skipped to later on that night, and he flying her in the air, watching over the city with her, and my nigga just having a good date night with his girl in general. And like, eventually they arrive at this restaurant and they eating and talking.
I'm trying to be a
when this
double
crazy ass lady comes out of nowhere talking about Mark Grayson.
Time out. This man was trying to pull double duty. My man's was out here trying to go to college, service my girlfriend, and be a superhero. I can be both. And she came along and said,
AKA Invincible. Come with me now, or I'ma kill this little hoe. And that nigga Mark ain't saying nothing, so she like, didn't you hear me? And then grabs her neck. So Amber like, Mark, whoa, hey.
Is this nigga serious?
Who are you? And then that's when ANISSA like, my name is ANISSA. Who? And I'm an agent of the Viltrum Empire, and I'm your future baby mama. What is it that you want? To talk, somewhere we can speak alone. And then Mark like, okay,
What did he say?
if you leave without hurting her or anyone else, I'll meet you above us in the sky. So ANISSA like, be quick, otherwise I'll return here and kill everyone.
Yo,
Started
she was
with her
not
black ass.
playing.
And then she lets Amber neck go and then flies away. So Mark goes home to get his suit and his earpiece, and that's what I'm talking about. Stand on business, little nigga. Don't let her come out here and bitch you.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then Mark goes to meet ANISSA, and I already know it's some freaky ass Smash Bros fade happen ass nigga thirsting over ANISSA behind the screen. And all I gotta say is,
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail.
but he arrives and ANISSA like, didn't you hear me? I told your dumbass I only wish to speak. And Mark like, didn't you see how bad my pops whipped my ass? Yeah.
Right.
And then she like, yeah, I seen. He beat your ass, made you look like Will Smith when he had an allergic reaction and hitch. You don't even know your own people. Bitch, y'all are not my people. But Cecil tells him to play along. So Mark like, what do you guys want? And then ANISSA starts telling him how Earth has an 18% chance of surviving the next 2 centuries because we inferior as hell to them.
My fault, OG.
And she like, but look at you, ready to squabble. Your weak ass worried about stopping me and not them. And then he like, it's complicated. No, it isn't. I mean, little nigga, let's be for real. We have the resources to help you bum ass humans. Look at your civilization breeding people like
she was low-key speaking.
Ass YouTubers that make 20v1 content. Y'all are lost causes.
Wow.
And then he like,
At least they don't kill.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, man.
Listen, the one thing that like she was low-key speaking in terms of, I don't know how true it is, but She was saying in 1 year, like how much, resources the humans can gain under the rule of them, and I'm like, sound good. They do. Bro, you know what?
No, I'm
Just
good.
gonna-
I wasn't
just gonna let
thinking
it
about
happen.
it.
After hearing that bullshit, she was just like, yo, weak ass let thousands die. Every day you resist Viltrumite rule.
Yeah.
And then she looks at my nigga and says, besides the black one, do those human lives not matter to you?
That's gotta be racist. There's no way.
And then Cecil and his little minion start scanning Anissa body and comparing her stats to Mark. And after they was done, they
Yeah.
was like,
This nigga is trash.
so Cecil tries to hit her with that fake out to see if she really on the human side. So Mark like, look, there's a
Yeah.
ship in danger.
Cap.
If you mean everything you're saying, you won't try to stop me. But Anissa like, nah, nigga, I'm coming with. So they arrive and Shorty having a whole inner monologue like, I'm trying to see if this little nigga breathing. And then see the sea monster look like a
bro.
big ass Charmander, and he wrapping his body or tentacles around the ship, and he starts to pick that motherfucker up when Anissa and Mark pull up, and he like, wait here. And then she just starts looking at my nigga, and then he started rushing in, flying straight into the kaiju, and while he dazed, hits him with a left, then a right, and then an uppercut, and my son ain't doing no damage. He was in the same combo. And then Mark up there trying to play it off, but the kaiju looks up at him, and he like,
Come on, man.
That's too easy.
and then Mark flies in again and hits his ass with the left, and then Anissa just standing there like,
Disappointment is immeasurable. And my day
Nah,
is
she-
and then Mark rushes in again. and
Mark
gets
was
Neo
trying.
flying out of frame, and then a kaiju goes right back to wrapping his arms around the ship. So she looks down at the disappointment that is invincible and looks up and sees the kaiju squaring up with her. So she was like, "Oh
She's like,
nah,"
all
and
right.
said,
What's up? I do it myself.
so she flies full
Beef. That's crazy.
force through the kaiju, one shot in that nigga, and
One
then she shoots all the
instant
blood from her,
tap.
and then the kaiju falls right down, and she
Literally,
flies over to
bro.
Mark, and she like, I ain't gonna lie, you sorry as fuck, my boy, so I have to help your weak ass out.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what she
And then
said.
the
But
ship
you,
starts to fall, so we skip to when they on the beach, and he like, damn, that shit was heavy. Thanks for your help. And then Anissa like, yeah, you and them bitch ass niggas on the phone, welcome. And then Cecil like, smart girl, I see you care about this planet and its inhabitants. Well, duh, my bitch live here. And then she start trying
Right.
to cook my nigga. She was like, bitch ass nigga, all these humans would have died if I wasn't here, because you a sorry excuse for a Viltrumite. He the Viltrumite
Yeah.
you're supposed to be. Be your father's son. And whenever somebody bring up Nolan, this little nigga start getting PTSD. Like, nigga, relax. That's common in a black household. So
Yeah.
Mark like, no, I'm not one of you. And then he starts talking about how humans want to make their own decisions on their future. And then this bitch start clenching her
Bro,
fist.
see,
Like,
when
yeah,
she
man,
started-
because I
when
want
she-
a
when she
free
heard that it
will.
was
I ain't gonna lie,
no-
this should have been a sign right here. But then she
I don't know what the fuck I just did. But bro, when he didn't give her the answer that she wanted, bro, she hit that. All right.
She starts growling at my
Yo.
nigga, and she like, after argument and logic, and after I saved your bum ass people, you still can't see the truth. And this nigga Mark start getting his squabble stance, so he like, bitch, I think it's time for you to leave now.
Is this nigga serious?
And look at Mark, he's really shook. Nigga hitting the Disney Channel needy. Come on now, Mark, like queso around a salad, you're not a threat, little bro. And Cecil on the other line trying to tell this nigga like, come on, Mark, you not like
Oh
that.
my
You are
God, bro.
trash. But this nigga is hard-headed as hell. Like, bro, take the opportunity. There is no shame in running from the grind. Look at Damian Lillard. Yeah, keep switching teams. You running from the grind. And then left like 2 years later. Like, bro, you're a hypocrite. But she looking at Mark blue as hell. I mean, look at her face.
This nigga is crazy.
And then she like, remember I tried to reason with your weak ass. And then blitzes this nigga. And the director gotta be a hanging ass nigga. He got this shit in slow-mo. He wanted us to see the movement up close. I mean, look at the hang time. That's 2018 Braun. You can't fool me. But she
that's
uppercuts
facts.
his ass, gave him the Sasuke chin, and then she breaks his glasses in one shot.
Yeah, that
sending
one
his ass straight up in the
punch,
air, told him to keep
that
going.
punch-
He's like, fuck nigga. But he catches himself, and then she just spawns out of nowhere behind him, and she
Yo,
like,
she was.
and Mark looked back and knew he was
It's giving me Dragon Ball Z vibes when somebody almost in no sense goes Super Saiyan, smack somebody out the atmosphere, and before they could regain their bearings, what was beef smack from behind, bro. It's not fair, bro. It's funny though.
Cook, I mean, look at her. She got that shit cocked back. You're done. And then she posterized his ass straight into
Over
the
here
water,
looking
told
like
that nigga to go
Kong,
join
bro.
Aquaman. And the bystander standing
fighting
around like,
Godzilla.
Started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
And then Mark
Right,
comes from behind,
bro.
hits her ass with a weak ass right, left, and then another right. And this bitch gotta be Helen Keller, cause ain't no way one of their powers ain't super hearing. These niggas are the Temu Superman and Superwoman. I mean, realistically, they just a bunch of Batman victims, cause how you sensitive to sound, my nigga? Y'all remember when Batman was playing Trippie Red trash ass album to fuck with Soup's head? Well, yeah, that shit would've had these niggas front row at a Pop Smoke concert. But Mark lines up another punch and she catches that bitch and she like, yeah, you heard what Cecil said. You can't fuck with me. And after I heard those words, I would've got up and left. You know niggas with this haircut cannot be trusted. Look at Rafe Cameron, for example. And I know William got this cut, but bro, you a bitch. But this hard-headed nigga was like, I never
Yo,
was
what
a
else
good
you got
student.
against
He
William, bro?
swings his ass around and then locks his ass with the left. Simple skipping off the water like a rock, making him high-five the shit with his body. And then she instant transmissions over to him and she like, you have a real mission assigned to you by your real people and you're gonna complete it. Straight son at my nigga hit his ass with that goblin smack on the back of the head. So Cecil on the other
He's
line like,
disrespecting
nigga, you're getting cooked. Say that you'll take over the world. You cannot be here. You are trash. Trying to hit her with that fake out for the second time today to make her leave. But this dumb nigga stand up and he like, no. And at this
Hey,
point, Mark is
he's
just
standing
a lost
on
cause.
business.
There's no
I respect
way you
it.
like getting your ass whooped this much. But he rushes in, goes for a punch, and then she just high eyes this nigga, weaves the punch,
Yo,
looking
yeah,
at his ass like.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose.
And then while he flying at slow motion,
That's how she was looking at my
stomach,
man.
making him bounce off her shit. And while he's skipping off the ground, she flies in, scoops this nigga up, and is strangling him with one hand, smacking his ass and backhanding him too. And then while she choking his ass, she flies down to the ground and gives Mark that Draymond Green special and stumps on his nigga chest. And that bitch leaves a crater. And I ain't gonna lie, when I seen that crater, I was like,
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. That sound about right.
but she just down there strangling my nigga and stumping on his neck with her foot. And she like, this is your last chance to show me you can learn. While stumping this nigga neck into the ground deeper and
Literally,
deeper. And he
bro.
like, damn, she really whooping my ass. Maybe I should just play dead. Damn, that shit didn't work. What the fuck? Do it. I ain't going out like Captain America. I ain't no bitch. But she gives him exactly what he was asking for because he passes out and wakes up and she's standing over him like, look, bitch ass nigga, it's not my mission to kill you. But soon another will come. And if you deny your heritage, we gon' nuke the fuck out of this whole planet. And before she left, she stood on top of him and was like, I'ma tell you right now, you better get in the gym, little nigga. And then she flies away and goes back to her ship. And let's just say the next time she come back, Mark ain't gonna be able to resist what's coming. And fuck it, I might as well cover the last part of the episode, so come on. So ANISSA goes back to her ship to report to Craig, and she telling him that little nigga Mark is a bitch. And then we cut to Alan head deep in his phone, and then he gets pulled up on by the Viltrumite ship, and he like, did they see me? Damn, I think they see me. Ain't no way. Wait, she coming back? Damn. And then he start trying to hide. Like, my nigga, you're in space. Where are you gonna go? So ANISSA pulls up on him and instantly tries to uppercut him like she did Mark. But he flew back and he was thinking to himself like, damn, that shit ain't even her for real. Then he starts smirking and you know what time it is. He blitzes her ass and rocks the fuck out of her. Got her bleeding out the nose. And she like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas ain't that strong. And while he talking, she tries to blitz his ass and misses. And he just looking at the spot where she put a punch. I'm crying. He mad disrespectful. But she goes for a backhand. He leaves that bitch. And she talking about taking him to prison while he weaving them hoes, and he like,
That's a great idea.
so Alan starts throwing a fight like every Jake Paul opponent, and then he gets captured by ANISSA. But whole time he faking that hoe cause he trying to come up with a scouting report on them niggas. But with all
Yeah,
that
that's
being said,
fact.
I'll see y'all next week. That's when the Winter Soldier vid will finally be out. It's been a month in the process, so I hope y'all enjoy.
Bro, okay. Number one, Invincible stayed getting hoe in his own show. He got beat by Battle Beast. He got absolutely destroyed by the Mauler like variants that was collected by Levy. Bro, he get that Flash treatment where everybody, that man is supposedly the fastest man on earth, but still the slowest speedster. I love Flash and I love Grant Gustin and that version only of the Flash in the comics versions, but you know, yeah, I don't know. With Invincible, he stood on business, which I respect. He ain't no pushover from what I seen, and that boy done been through some shit. Like, Invincible was cold, but like, ANISSA was that shit. But this was also, I guess, with with knowledge of him holding back. If you've seen what happened at the final fight between him and Levy, he might have been able to do something against ANISSA had he went full throttle. I'm gonna keep it real. This was super enjoyable, super funny. I can't wait to see what they do in season 3 because it's actually really interesting, and I'm curious to see how they're gonna turn that into something. Overall, I like how season 2, while still being different, stuck to the comics and are very similar to the layout of the comics, and that is kind of super cool to see on an animated level. And the story from top to bottom, like season 2 of Loki, you knew, excuse me, from the beginning of from season 2 to the end, something was happening. Whether it was good, bad, had us guessing, gave us questions. Like, there was that aura, that presence with season 2, and like, for good reason, as you've seen in the ending, season 2 gave that, and oh boy, did it excite. It was really enjoyable, really funny. Casper, I'm subscribed to you already, it looks like, and this was enjoyable. So if you guys want to see more of this, show that love, show that support, thank y'all so much. Jay Smooth, out.